Good morning. So this is my morning routine. That is my face. Close to, yeah, the sunlight, right? It's really bright this morning. And there is my little devotional book, Healing the Soul of a Woman by Joyce Meyer. And I've, read this book since last year, but I just decided to start all over again. So I'm going to start with you guys, right? We'll quickly do that before the baby comes in. So it says, healing the brokenhearted. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. That's what Psalm 147 says. Welcome back to my channel, girls. It's your girl Abby here, and this is my morning routine. I've just woken up and sorted my baby out. He's having his breakfast. He's somewhere there with his tablet. You can hear the noises in the background. So what I'm going to be doing, first of all, brush my teeth. So what I usually use is Colgate. I think most people use Colgate. I'm using a front camera so you can actually see this. So I'm using my Colgate and my toothbrush here. I'm going to brush my teeth, and I'll go ahead and show you what I do for my skincare. So I've got in here vegetable glycerin, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on my brush and clean my tongue. The reason why I do this is I just don't like leaving white patches on my tongue. So I'm just applying a little bit on my face, and my Glow Black soap is filled with fruits, amla powder, and other organic ingredients. So I have fruits like papaya, orange, banana, and basically Ghana black soap, right? So Ghana black soap is also made with charcoal and other ingredients. So it's basically all organic ingredients to help with black marks, aging, hyperpigmentation, right? Eczema, any skin blemishes or problematic skin. So I'm just gonna massage this into my skin, and also I'm gonna use my cleansing brush. It's dried off a little bit. So what I'm doing now is wiping my face with baby wipes. You can use beauty wipes or makeup remover wipes. So I tend to do this because black soap can stain your sink, right? So the wipes help me take most of the black soap off my face so I don't stain my sink, and also it makes it become very easy to wash off. So this one tip for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and use my next skin product, which is the salicylic acid ordinary, and I'm just gonna put that on my face as a mask. And so what I do also in my morning is that, because most of the time my baby wakes me up, I don't get to do my Bible studies here. So when I put on my mask like this, I have to wait for a couple of minutes, about it says about 10 minutes. So I'll be using that 10 minutes to quickly do my Bible studies, and I'll come back to wash. And it says use 1 or twice a week, ideally in the evening, on thoroughly clean dry skin. Do not use on wet skin. Apply evenly across the face using the fingers. Do not use on sensitive, peeling or compromised skin. Avoid the eye contour and contact with eyes both during application. Rinse off, leave on not more than 10 minutes. Rinse thoroughly with warm water. So yeah, and this one is for blemish prone skin, right? So it is best to use this during the night, but depending on my mood in the morning, I like to do this because sometimes during the night, that is when I film most of my videos. So sometimes after I've had my bath and cleaned my face, I just go ahead and do my makeup, and then after then I'm exhausted, I do a quick, wash and a quick skincare routine and go to bed, right? So this is best for me around this time, but I do sometimes wear it in the night, right, if I have time. So let's quickly go and do a little Bible studies, and we'll come back and wash. So I'm close to the window, close to the sunlight, right? It's really bright this morning, and there is my little devotional book, Healing the Soul of a Woman by Joyce Meyer. And I've read this book since last year, but I just decided to start all over again. So I'm gonna start with you guys, right? We'll quickly do that before the baby comes in. So it says, healing the brokenhearted. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. That's what Psalm 147 says. Psalm 147 verse 3, sorry. Those who are brokenhearted are broken in their personality. They are unable to function properly because of their wounds. They have deeply hurt and unable to move beyond their past. It is important that we don't merely park at the point of our pain and remain there for the rest of our lives. God is the author of new beginnings, and whether we are wounded due our own sin or because of the sin of others who have harmed us, we are the only ones who can decide whether to move on or stay packed. I think something fell. Yeah, one of my earrings. Take your life out of park and start moving forward towards the great future God has arranged for you. The Apostle Paul is a great example of someone who kept shaking off the past and pressing forward. He moved past his own sin, past the persecution he received from others as his reward for simply trying to help them, past unfair imprisonment, beatings, abandonment, and many other painful things. He also moved past his own imperfections in his daily walk with God and said that letting go of what was behind was his determined purpose in life. When we are hurting, moving forward isn't always easy because our mind and emotions are telling us to just give up. Although change isn't easy and is often painful, we have only two choices: to endure the pain of change or to endure the pain of never changing. It is easy to see which choice makes the most sense. If there will be pain either way, why not choose the pain of progress? To keep going forward in the midst of personal pain takes a lot of courage. You may not even want to get out of bed in the morning, let alone be active and do what life requires today. But if you live by wise choices rather than by your feelings, you can do it. I vividly remember my father repeatedly telling me, "You will never amount to anything." But with God's help, I overcame his negative words. If those who should have affirmed you tore you down with your words, you too can overcome their words by seeing what God says about you and meditating on his word instead. God says many wonderful things about you, things such as you are fearfully and wonderfully made. This is one of my beautiful quotations to myself, Psalm 139 verse 14, that's what it says. You are precious and honored in his sight. You are loved unconditionally, Jeremiah 31 verse 33, and accepted. His world includes many similar truths that will build you up and renew your mind, so you can think about yourself and your life the way God wants you to. Don't settle for less than the best life that God wants to give you. Perhaps you are facing a time of testing in your life right now, and the temptation to quit and give up is strong. Know this: you have what it takes to go through it and experience victory on the other side. It is not too late. I am sure the devil has told you that's the lie, that it is too late for you. However, it is never too late for God to heal and restore anyone who truly wants him to. And this is my declaration. It says, God is healing my broken heart and making me whole. I smile when I'm reading these positive, words from God, and I believe everybody has to hear. Instead of, going down and thinking it's too late, laying in bed and not jumping up out of bed and indulging the activities of the day, you can overcome the evil sayings or evil pronunciation from friends, family, very dear ones, your loved ones, by meditating on the word of God. It says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are loved unconditionally and accepted. You are precious and honored in his sight. You are precious and honored in his sight. So this is it. I believe this is a beautiful, beautiful devotion. It can empower you in the morning. So I took this from Joyce Meyer's Healing the Soul of a Woman devotional. So girls, get one for yourself and go through it daily. I promised myself I'm going to start from January, which I couldn't. I was still continue from where I left it. But for you and me, we're going to start, right? So we've started the first page, and that's basically it for today. It's a wrap. I'm just gonna go ahead and wash my face. This thing is really dry. I can't actually move my mouth or smile. So come with me, let's go wash. Now what I'm doing before washing, I'm gonna use wipes. I'm using baby wipes at the moment. I find it's very easy for me not to stain my sink because the mask is black, and also if you saw in the previous time, I use it to wipe my black soap. I find it very easy, you know, to clean and as well not to leave stain in my sink, right guys? So I'm gonna go ahead, use warm water. That's what the instruction says, and wash off the residue of the mask. So now I'm going to apply my retinol and I'll gently So this is hyaluronic acid with rose water and aloe vera juice, right, that I made myself. I'll be doing a tutorial for you guys to see how I did it. And I'm just gonna go all over my face. Oh, this is good. Okay, and what else? I'm gonna go with my customized active moisturizer, MDacne. I always say MDacne. My kids really laugh at me when I say that. MDacne, right? And so MDacne is like a prescription skincare. So what you do is they've got this scan thing that you scan your face, and trust me guys, I'm gonna show before and after how my face was before these products, right? And now I have religiously decided to follow a regimen, like a routine, and it's really helping me guys. I had all these I have this other layer of skin which was dark on my face for no reason. I think during the lockdown, because everybody was indoors, everybody was stressed. I was, you know, my skin was really bad. So that is my day cream. I have a day and a night cream, and also this one has niacinamide 4.0 percent. That is okay. And it's oil free, and it's got what else? I'm trying to see at the back. All the scientific names, guys. So I did my scan, and this was what I was prescribed. I was prescribed with a facial cleanser, which is finished right now, and I'm waiting for my delivery. It should have been here before, but I cancelled my subscription for some reason, and I went back on it, so it's gonna come couple of days. That is why I use my black soap this morning. I usually use my black soap in the night or after I've done my makeup, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit for my package. So it's a subscription, a monthly subscription, and your items get delivered monthly, and by the time it's being delivered, you might have almost finished up, especially the cleanser if you use it regularly, right? So I use a cleanser in the morning and the evening, so obviously it's always going to finish before the day and the night cream. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this to sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna put on my sunscreen. Because it's daytime, I'm not doing too much. I'm not gonna put anything acidic or much of any actives, right? These ones are okay. I was gonna use vitamin C, but vitamin C can actually react under the sun. So yeah, and I have plans to go out today. I need to go and pick some, you know, feminine hygiene stuff. So yeah, I'm not gonna use that. So I've got here my SPF 20, which I got from Avon. It's actually good on my skin. It's just SPF 20. I might be increasing my SPF to a little bit higher, like 50, or in, you know, somewhere 30, 35, something like that. But this is what I've got at the moment, and it's been working for me because of the weather, right? I'm gonna go in, and lastly I'll use my sheen. So after your sunscreen, you have to coat your sunscreen with a heavy cream. You can use cocoa butter, shea butter, anything that is good on your face, right? Just to serve as a barrier between all your good stuff and the sun, right? So it's like a coat. And since I've started doing this, guys, my skin is becoming flawless, and it's amazing because I never was following any routine. Actually, I had all the good stuff, but I was not doing it well. I would just put probably sometimes hyaluronic acid and put on my normal face cream, and that will be it. And my skin was reacting to the sun, especially my face would darken during the summertime, and I didn't know. Sometimes I didn't even put sunscreen, and I realized sunscreen is for all year round. You have to put it all year round because we live in our rooms, like especially with heaters on, and the heat can also damage our skin. The water that we use, the warm water. So what I've also learned to do is I go on my face only when I'm washing off, for example, my black soap, right? And I'll use warm water, not very hot water. I always go on my face with cold water. And also before I go to sleep, I make sure I put ice, especially under my eye area and even my entire face. I use ice cubes to go over my face, and it's very refreshing. It leaves my skin very youthful the next day. I'll show you in my next routine, my night routine, guys. So this is basically it, and I'm gonna put on my sheen. So there is my sheen, and in between your product application, you need to wait a little bit, few seconds for product to soak into your skin before you jump onto the next one. So wait like for 30 seconds or 40 seconds, then you apply the next product. So I'm gonna go on the last important thing. Reasons why I use sheen. Sheen leaves your skin very youthful. It smells really, really nice. Anything cocoa butter, I like it, right? And I think we've got other cocoa butter like the Ghana one, the Queen Elizabeth one. That doesn't work well with my skin. It actually darkens my skin. So this one helps, you know, brings me the glow into my skin. And you can apply this to all over your skin. I've heard people say it makes them breaks out, you know, on the face, but it works on my face, on my skin, right? Because I believe because I've put several layers, and your skin, your face especially, it needs heavy cream. I only learned this from a YouTuber who is a dermatologist, right? And I was surprised actually that you can put heavy cream on your face. So depending on your skin type, guys, you don't have to follow what I'm doing. study your skin and also know the product you are using, but this is what I use, right? This is just recommendation. This is what I use in general. So until we meet again, my skin is all set up, and I'm just gonna get ready and head outside. I'll be leaving a video for you guys soon to see what I did with my hair. And with my hair laid down like this, I'm gonna be wearing my wig, and I'll leave a video for you guys to see what I did with my hair, right? So bye, love you guys.